Good? We're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Well, I'm doing awesome. How are you?
Welcome, everybody, to the show tonight. I am Corey.
I'm Chris.
And this is Craving Cars Podcast.
That's right.
Live, actually, right now. So if
Live?
you're, unless you're watching this later.
Well, it could be post.
If it's not June 5th at 7 p.m. on Thursday night, as of right now, you're watching. Well, then obviously, you're not watching us live. But that's
right.
okay. You can still join us on
You
Thursdays
can.
at 7 o'clock.
Thumbs up.
Because like us,
Subscribe.
subscribe to the channel.
Let's give a shout out to our
Hey,
sponsors.
what else can you follow us on?
Instagram.
And Facebook. You know the usual.
Everything.
Everything.
Except Twitter.
And,
We don't do Twitter.
And we're probably sponsored by some amazing people and companies. And you too can also be one of those amazing sponsors from CravingCarsLive.com, and you can view all that stuff. And they have links to all our
Yeah.
socials.
Let's
and
talk about them. Flying H
all
Drag
the
Strip.
things. Flying H Drag Strip. Guess what's going on this week at Flying H Drag Strip?
Well, hopefully, if the weather holds up, because they were thinking about canceling.
I know.
It seems like everything keeps pushing back, but
We were going to go out there too,
Yep.
and we couldn't make it the first day, but I don't know what happened the first day because we weren't there, but then it just rained the crap out the next
Yeah.
day. So, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But was it Mega Week
it is. Yep.
or
And-
not so Mega Week?
And they're looking to maybe possibly cancel the whole weekend.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
But you know what? Hey, we were on with the drag, drive, and repeat.
Yep.
Guys, about that, and it was fun. Really want to meet up with them in person. I couldn't make it out there. You couldn't make it out there, but then the whole damn weather week just kind of didn't end up being the best.
That's right.
However, hopefully we can make it out with them another time. So there's that.
I'm going to crank up our mics a little bit.
Hey, you know what? Crank the fucking mics up.
Crank
Do it. Do it.
Doing it.
You know what? Don't touch my headphones though. Jesus.
I know.
Mother of God.
All right. I know.
Okay. All right. We are Warriors Apparel. We are Warriors, actually.
Please
But
turn
we
up
are
mics.
warriorsapparel.com.
They want us to keep cranking the mics, so.
You can crank mics, but I'm the ears. I'm not
I'm
as
just-
old as that guy.
You know
so,
what? Maybe
mean,
I should do this and crank it up this way. Hopefully that sounds better. So.
What do you guys think? Oh, hey, wait.
Whoa, wait. Too loud? Now it's too
Your
loud.
music. I hear you. Please turn up your
There you go.
mics. Blah blah blah. How about
Every,
now? Are we turning them up now? Are we good?
yeah, I think so.
A couple of them say turn it up.
They like hearing our voice.
Well, why wouldn't they?
It's a meditation thing. All right. We are Warriors. Jason.
Barry White's got
Going back
nothing
to our
on this.
sponsors.
All right.
We
We
are
are
Warriors.
warriorsapparel.com. Awesome stuff. Just go.
Yep, there
This
you
is
go.
what it is. Uncorked Wine and Spirits.
Dave Doan and his whole crew. Great place if you want to learn about wine, spirits, anything like that.
Just go.
Yep, go visit.
That's it.
We recommend you just go visit these sponsors.
Just go. Ridgestone
There you go.
Motorsports. What
Yep.
do they do there?
I don't know. What do they do?
But just go.
They,
You know what I'm saying?
they have a rich line. There you go.
They're rich and they have a line. No,
There you go.
wheels,
Done.
tire. You're all your cool
Yeah.
wheels. But you know what? They got mechanic shops and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
too,
they
so,
opened up a brand new location in O'Fallon,
absolutely.
Illinois.
Okay. Timely-
Looks amazing.
Timely delivery service. Big T, you better
T.
be. Big T, you better be on here.
I know he's on
I
here.
swear. If you're not on here tonight, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. But Timely Delivery Service.
Yep.
Tim is an amazing supporter and follower of the channel.
And of course, the studio we have is catered by Auto Beauty Center.
Auto Beauty Center, thank
Appreciate
you
it.
so much.
Yeah, Brett was here today.
We are here at Auto Beauty
So,
Centers and the Brett, the owner. Yes,
yeah,
right.
he was here.
Owner, operator, CEO.
Give us a big pat on the back.
What do you call yourself, Brett? What's your
Star. Brett Star. Doesn't that sound like a UFC fighter name?
It
Brett
sounds like a stripper name, actually.
Is that what
But
it
I
is?
mean, He's done some
It
stuff.
is what it is.
He's done some stuff.
He might be out
Brett,
there.
let us know where do you get that name from? I mean, I'm just kidding.
How'd
You
you
know
call
what he
it
gets
that
from? His family. That's what he gets from. No, Brett, thank you so much. We are Auto Beauty Center Studios.
That's right.
As we hear in Independence, Missouri. Check out autobeautycenter.com and you can find out a lot more of what they offer.
We got a lot to talk about tonight, but we're going to start the show off. Normally we wait to bring on our guests, but I think we're going to start.
Now we do have a special guest.
Because there is.
We have a special guest.
A couple.
There's a lot of sounds effects in there.
You want to bring them on?
Maybe you want to turn that
Or
on.
should we make them wait?
Well, or do you want to take 3 minutes to talk about what's going on?
All right,
or
let's
what
do
was
that.
going on this last weekend
that.
here? All right, we got special guest. Hold on. Just will you stay tuned? Seriously. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
We did do our first Rigs and Roast of this year. Oh, was it our first? It was our first one.
Yeah, but unfortunately it went on the weekend after Memorial Day. And Memorial Day weekend was just crap.
There you go. It went on a weekend of a really shitty ass Memorial weekend.
All across the Midwest.
So where apparently a lot of people decided to cancel the plans and wait till the
Wait till
weekend
next
after.
week,
So
which landed
we
on-
did not have the best of show up, did we?
Yeah.
However, thank you to 511 Tactical. We still gave some stuff away.
We did.
We still have some people show up. It was fun.
Yep.
And we will be doing a lot more of those. You guys want to see more of the overlanding side of Craving Cars or Rigs and Roasts. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
we
meant
plan on something big.
it's really just meant to be a Cars and Coffee, but we want to do a little bit more with it.
Yeah. We might be able to find some land somewhere to host something.
I don't know.
We will big
see.
4x4s and overlanding vehicles. Do some mud trail. We'll figure it out. But maybe we know
see.
somebody.
We did hang out once again the same weekend. Last weekend we did hang out the Cars Beyond the Boulevard.
Yeah. They always do a great, and it was their fourth year. They do a great
fourth year
charity fundraiser.
I think they were also suffering with the same issue.
They were. Yeah.
So they didn't have the best. Actually, I think that I don't know.
They still had a good turnout.
Like last year was like
It was
considerably better.
Yeah.
But the quality of the cars that showed up because we did
Still great quality of cars.
We did some.
Yeah. Big shout out to KC Exotics.
They
showed up.
We got a couple small videos that showed up that we did that look forward to those going out.
We did the bullet cars, the Mustang and the Charger.
That's right.
Yeah, that was great.
The villain and the hero.
Yeah,
Chase.
they were simply amazing cars.
Yeah, you got to catch the little interview we got going on with those guys.
Yep.
I mean, you're talking like people that aren't afraid to drive their cars.
No, daily drivers.
They're expensive cars.
They are.
They're mint cars.
I wanted that Charger so bad.
What he did,
I was gonna just steal the car.
What he did on the Charger just for the paint job alone.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
And it's black.
You know what I noticed was he had it blacked out rims, but actually the car in the movie had white walls.
No. Oh, you're talking about the tires were white walls.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well, there was a story with the he had the steel wheels.
That's correct. Yeah.
And they're blacked
Well,
out.
we think about steel, we think about the spare tire rim
in
kind
the
of thing.
movie, it had hubcaps.
It did.
But in the movie, the hubcaps came off 6 times.
Oh, it's probably why I
For
saw
all 4
different
wheels.
tires. Well,
Oops.
yeah. Every time they turned a corner, it just flew over somewhere.
That's right. So they're getting some custom 3D printed hubcaps yet.
Oh, okay.
That's going to go on those that are going to match the movie. And I imagine they're going to print 6 for all 4 tires.
The Mustang held together. But you know what? Period correct. Looked amazing.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Even though that wasn't an original 440 Magnum Charger, it doesn't matter. It is now. With
is.
actually even more horsepower than the 440 Magnum would have.
1968. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it was gorgeous.
Amazing stuff.
So.
Now, real quick, what do you guys, to the audience real quick, what do you guys think of an Lake of the Ozarks car show? Do you want to see us at a Lake of the Ozarks car shows? Because we got one coming up on Saturday.
Yep.
If you want to see one, we can show it to you. Because I can go.
Yep.
Okay? It's not the Magic Dragon Street Meet deal that we've done in the past. This is something new. This is actually technically their second year, but that's pretty new. But let us know in the comments right here.
There you go.
You guys want to see some, or maybe you want to come out with us. Because if you come out with us, I might give you a free shirt.
We can do a drive.
There you go. We could do a cool cruise. It's about 2.5 hours away from Kansas City area. And a lot of fun. But there is a Lake of the Ozarks show and shine kind of thing. And the cool thing is, We can leave in the morning. We can get there. It doesn't start till like 11.
Yeah.
It only goes on for like 3 hours or so.
Yeah. So we don't have to wake up
Have
till
some cool
8.
ass cars. The amount the quality of cars that showed up last year, from my understanding, I talked to the guy
We'll
putting
look
it on.
into
Did an awesome, there's some cool shit.
Yeah.
And then you got 3 o'clock and you can go cruising around the freaking Ozarks and then you come home.
There you go.
Sound
Let's
good?
do that.
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know. However,
Let us know.
let us know. What do we got? Hey, thank you, Vampire Bear. Thank you from Mark from Ohio, Wheels, and various others. Don, Home U. Who's Home U? Oh, I know who Home U is. Never mind.
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul.
That's a good
we got foreign people on here. We got all kinds of other viewers on here, but I think
Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
I think we need to get let's dive in.
You want to? All right.
Fork,
Let's
knife.
do
Let's
that.
just
Let's turn the show over to our guests, and they can just talk all night.
special
long.
guest, amazing guest. They have done an event for the last 2,700 years that's been amazing in every way. Here's the thing:
They're getting bigger and bigger.
you want to know who told me about this event?
I did.
That guy right there.
I know.
Hold on. That guy.
Because I went
Just in
forever.
case you couldn't see anything.
I went
but
forever.
Here's the thing: do you know I had many other friends because Craving Cars existed?
Yeah, I don't
before
think
that.
you had friends.
And they never told me about Waynestock, even though they knew about it. Can you believe that?
Oh, is that hidden secret?
And they're like, "Well, I don't know.
It was
I
kinda
didn't think you'd be
private.
into it." I'm like, "Did you
Even
not
Wayne's
see
like,
Did you not see the
yeah.
title of my YouTube channel called Craving Cars?
That's right.
Do they have cars at Waynestock?
They do.
Then we're into it.
Cars, trucks, all kinds of stuff.
But
And
thank
bikes.
God, if there's been one good thing with Chris Ruck being around, is
That's
he
right.
let me know about Waynestock.
There you go. Let's bring
Because
them
we
on.
have the Waynestock people here today. We have Wayne and Tonya.
Party on.
There
on,
you go.
Wayne.
What's up?
Yes.
Hey.
I'm sorry. We invited Garth, but he didn't show up. Hey,
Yeah.
Are we echoing now all of a sudden?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. What did I do?
What'd you do to us?
I don't know what I do. Do what I do.
Oh my goodness.
I did something.
What did you just
I don't know.
How about that?
There you go.
Hey, that's
what is
pretty good. That's pretty good.
What is it? What is it?
I don't like that button. What are the other
I
ones?
don't know. That was crazy, right?
Yep.
wait.
Go back.
Go back. Turn it
Go
off
back.
first.
Hold on.
No. All right, let's
What's
move
going
on.
I thought we had sound effects with this thing.
We did. I thought
All
we
right.
did.
Hey,
But
we got
yeah.
a short time to get there, fellas.
Wayne and Tonya, what's up?
Man, we got a big deal coming on,
I
man.
know you do, and we're going to get into it. But
Yeah.
more importantly, how are you two doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I got it going on. I just, my back hurts, but
You know what? My back's been hurting too.
I've been drinking a lot of water and doing a lot of
What you're
walking
saying.
and
Yeah.
lifting, and
Yeah, we've been doing a lot
I'm
of
doing
drinking.
all right. I'm doing all right.
There you go.
Hey, water's important.
That's
Yeah.
right. Keep yourself
Yeah.
hydrated.
I already told my wife last week. I'm like, I'm going to try it beginning of this week.
Just
is
drink
that-
more water.
Is that, well, you know what? There's a certain amount of water you're supposed to drink every. I don't know what the actual ounces or whatever it is, but I said, you know what? I got these 1 liter bottles. I want to at least get through 2 of them a day. So
Yep.
it's 2 liters of water at least
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah.
I've managed to get through 2 liters of water for the week.
I
I'm
understand.
doing great.
It's
I'm doing-
supposed to
I'm
be
doing a
per
lot
day,
better.
right? I
I'm
thought it
doing
was-
better.
There you go. There
I
you
used
go.
to drink at least 10 gallons of Coke a day
What?
with no water.
And now you're at 9 3/4 of a gallon, right?
Yeah, I do like 5 of these a day.
I
Non-fat.
can't do that much.
This is a 12-ounce can of water.
Right.
I'm getting 5 or 6 bottles of water. That's all I can do.
That's right. My wife's doing the same thing.
No,
She's
get-
starting just drinking daily. And
No, water's important. No matter what
It
you
is.
do,
Yep.
drinking plenty of water. is
But
very
anyway, forget the water. Let's get into the weeds. What's going on? What do you guys got going on? And I know we got something special coming up Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then we got something coming up 10-4.
Actually,
Yeah.
Go from there.
yeah, 10-4. So actually,
Which one do you want to talk about
We've
first?
been to a handful of Waynestocks now. Well, for me, it's been a small handful. For him, it's been a small handful because nobody told me about Waynestock.
But it's
Man.
impressive.
I'm sure I'm glad
anyways,
you figured it out.
I did figure that out. I figured it out. But we have, what year is it today or this year? What year would it be? It'd be number 8th annual Waynestock coming up this year.
Isn't that
Okay,
right?
I just want to let you
No.
know.
No.
I think
It's number 8.
it's
It's
9.
number
Is it
this
8?
year.
Is
I
it
don't
9?
know.
It's 8.
We
8,
started
7.
in 18.
6.
So,
Because you've been to all of,
2018?
you've
Yeah.
only missed like the first or second one, right?
The first one.
First one
every,
was
So this
18.
Yep.
This will be 8.
This is 8. Okay.
Yes.
all right. And then everything from there I've been.
You know, it's crazy because I was doing car shows in 2018. That's
You
when
just
started.
weren't invited because it was
But nobody
private.
told me. Nobody
Yeah.
told me.
You
So,
weren't special guests.
so when we first started doing
I feel
Waynestock,
privileged. Yeah.
we had 40 individuals in the Kansas City area with movie cars.
yeah.
So that's what we did. We had all these movie cars come out there, and we had the Blues Brothers that had the Bluesmobile, and they also had a band. So we had music from day one, and it's just kind of crazy how it kind of fell apart, and most of the people don't own their movie cars anymore.
Yeah, that's weird.
So
right?
there's less movie cars, but more cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last
yeah.
year, I think
general.
we had
We
about
used to roll-
330 cars
Wow.
last
We used
year.
to
was
roll
full.
into
Yeah.
car shows around town with 30 movie replica cars, and we would just take over the whole show. Everybody was just all about what we were doing, and then friends of mine said, "Hey, let's do it at your place." And
Yeah, well, you wrote a great article today, even with just highlighting how
Yeah.
all this started, right?
Yeah.
And that's great. You can find it on Waynestock Facebook. You can read it and tells you the whole history behind how you even got started with the Bandit Run, building your own truck, building. You had the cars, obviously,
yeah.
but getting into the trucks and all of that, the snowman and all that. And it was great because what it does is it ties in the story, which is great for what's coming up Monday and Tuesday.
Right,
Because
right.
this is the first time it's been in Kansas City, right?
No, we were here in 2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you did the whole Bandit Run through, or were you teamed up with the Bandit Run?
The Bandit Run did the same route we're doing now
Okay.
in 19.
Okay.
So we spent a day in Buckner. We spent the whole day on Main Street in Buckner, and then we spent a day at my place.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't we get into it? What's going on for Bandit Run 2025?
Well, there's this awesome place in Lincoln, Nebraska called Restore a Muscle Car. Owner Dave Hall. He started his business 20 years ago, so we are going to celebrate 20 years of Restore a Muscle Car at his shop on Sunday. And then we're going to head out on Monday and go to Topeka to the zoo because the elephant from Smokey and the Bandit 2 is there. Charlotte is there. She's 66 years old.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Interesting.
So they're going to go see the elephant and then come out to our place.
But there is a story about Charlotte.
Okay.
So the guys that came to Waynestock,
The Waynestock impersonators.
yeah. So
Oh.
Buford and
they-
Junior.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
Bandit.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So you can tell the story.
He
I'll let
spun
you
it
do
down.
that.
We went out there to see Charlotte with those guys in their character uniforms. And when the elephant saw them, it had tears come out of its eyes because the elephant actually remembered when they filmed that.
You know, they say
Wow.
they have like some of the best
Elephants
memories.
never forget.
That's right.
They don't.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
I mean, my mother-in-law don't forget anything.
But
Hey, no violence on camera. There you go. There you go. But no, I get you. Elephants, they don't forget anything, but that's pretty
This is
amazing in
a,
itself.
A Wayne
So-
abuse-free zone.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
So all these years we've been doing this Bandit Run since 07. We really don't care about the second movie or the third movie. It's all about the first one.
Yeah.
So
That's what set the whole thing up.
we've
right?
watched the first movie every time, and so
What, like twice?
every year, yeah. So yeah,
We've
so
seen it a million times.
Yeah, exactly.
so
And
we're gonna watch the second movie for the first time out of all these years.
You never watched
boy.
the second movie?
Not on the Bandit Run.
Oh, okay.
So movie
okay.
night.
Yeah, yeah,
You're gonna do the second movie on movie night.
yeah.
Are you doing both or just the
second one.
So now
Okay.
so the night
Changing
before
it
that.
up a bit, you know.
Okay.
So the night before that, at home, I need to make sure to watch the first one.
First one, so you know what
that
goes
way,
on the second
that way
one.
the next night I can go watch the second one.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And we do have somebody special come in, but we can't say who it is because I don't think they've released it. So there's
Oh,
a special
okay.
guest that will be there Monday night as
That's
well.
okay. That's okay. You can say,
Yeah,
but
that's
we'll
awesome.
edit that out.
Yeah. It's not like we're live. We can cut it. No, we appreciate that. I mean, that's great. Great news.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get enough time to at least let everybody know what's going on that night with this special guest.
Over the years, we've had many guests that are still alive from the movie.
Yeah.
Come and do stuff with us, and I've actually got to watch Smokey and the Bandit with some of the people that were in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. And you posted some great photos
Pretty
over the
cool.
years
Man.
along with
Pretty
your
cool.
posts. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I've watched Smokey and the Bandit.
Does not.
You can call them. You can call them. I mean, you posted pictures with Burt Reynolds by the Trans Am.
I watched
so.
it with Burt Reynolds and Hal Needham
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
because of the Bandit Run.
Yep. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's just it's pretty crazy.
I failed in life.
So it's starting Monday.
Yeah.
Talk through Monday and then talk through Tuesday. What's going on those days?
Hold on. Have we discussed? Did we say the dates? The actual dates?
Yeah, this Monday and next Tuesday.
Dates.
Oh,
9th and 10th
Thank you.
of June.
Thank you, Chris.
Monday,
Thank you,
Monday
Chris.
the 9th.
that's
Monday the 9th.
Yeah.
June 9th
Yeah.
of
June the
2025.
only, but it's an evening thing. It's really get there like 6, right?
Monday is an evening thing.
Okay.
Everybody will probably be here around 5-ish, we're thinking.
Okay.
So
And then we're watching the movie that night, obviously. So it'll be kind of like a drive-in movie
That's awesome.
theme.
Bring lawn chairs, everything.
Yep.
You're not going to be able to
Yep.
just pull your car up, but you can bring your car.
I can't pull the van up?
No.
Well, what the hell?
you
Bring
can-
your blankets,
you can
lawn
drive it
chairs.
over there.
Spectators. So
You can
spectators are $5 to get in the gate that
Taters.
night.
Taters.
For the
Taters.
movie night.
We're gonna have
And then-
taters.
Hell
then-
yeah, buddy.
Then Tuesday.
You, man.
Oh, look,
Tuesday,
there's
they
some
call
taters.
They call
Wait, don't
me-
get us started, man. We're
Yeah.
going to go
They
completely
call
off the
me
chain.
tater salad.
Yeah.
We're going to go off the chain, and Tanya's going to be pissed off because we didn't touch on the basis.
Well,
Are they baked? Fried?
every kind of
Any
man.
kind of taters. All right. So anyway, Tanya, back to
Yes.
what you were
Spectators. Okay.
doing so well.
So Monday
Thank you,
is
Tonya.
the movie night. We're thinking they'll be there about 5-ish. We're not sure exactly because they're coming from Topeka. So they'll be coming straight. I guess you're going to meet them with
Yeah.
the truck.
So
Because
bring 'em
Monday
in.
you're going to see the elephant, or they're going to see.
They're
the
going to
elephant
see the
on Monday?
elephant,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
come home Sunday night because I got so much stuff I got to do on Monday.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take the rig out to 435 in Raytown Road, and I'm gonna wait for them to come in, and I'm
He's gonna
gonna
lead 'em
I'm
in.
gonna
Oh,
lead
you're
them
going
into
to
the
escort
hotel.
them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday, so then the movie will play. We're going to have popcorn and some stuff. So
Yeah.
Because
and then Tuesday we'll have it's like a family reunion type day basically. So if
That's awesome.
spectators want to come that day, it's only $10 to get in because we do have a band that evening.
That's
So-
right.
Okay, so after the
$10
movie-
because we have a live music band.
Yes. Yes.
And this band, go ahead.
Roadshow Drifters.
the Roadshow. Sorry.
You
Roadshow
guys always book
Drifters.
great bands.
the road
They
show
do.
drifters.
And I'm not saying you
Roadshow
book them.
drifters.
I think they're all your friends, but they know how to
Sometimes.
rock. I can tell
Sometimes.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are outlaw country.
No.
So on Tuesday, Monday is just the evening.
Mm-hmm.
That's movie night.
Yep.
So gates open at 5
Yeah,
ish.
5-ish.
Okay.
So
$10 for
Tuesday,
spectator
though.
parking.
$5 for the movie night.
So
Okay.
Tuesday, start of the day. When does that start on Tuesday?
Tuesday is all day. So we're meeting at Drury Inn Suites. All the cars will meet there. We're going to parade into, I think that's 11 o'clock, right?
We're gonna leave it from the Drury Inn at 11:30.
11:30.
Blue Springs.
Yep.
And we'll post everything. You guys can figure out how to get
Yeah,
there, what
yeah,
the best time
definitely.
is. But we'll post this whole sheet and details on where it starts. So basically around 11:30, everybody's going to organize in Blue Springs, and then we're going to go where?
We're gonna head straight north on Blue Parkway, and then we're gonna head back east on 24 Highway
Do you want your notes?
to to Buckner Tarsney, and then we're going to head south to Truman Road.
All right, and then that
So
leads us
on-
right to your homestead.
Right to the house. So people listening, you can pick a spot on that route somewhere to watch 100+ Trans Ams, and of course, the snowman.
Yeah.
The snowman.
Yeah. We're going to be
'Cause-
on that route.
Because I'll tell you, honestly, the Trans Ams are really cool, and
Of course they are.
It's a big deal.
Amazing.
But that snowman truck beats them all.
Yeah,
Well,
there you go.
and going with the truck, the cars with
It's-
the truck,
it's a big deal.
It's kind of a,
Who's
Yeah.
riding with you in that truck?
Yeah.
I don't have my lot lizard picked out yet. So
Can we
taking-
ride on the trailer on the
Tell you
top
what.
roof with cameras?
Chris has a pretty mouth.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I do, but you know,
I would edit that out, but it's a little too late now.
that's besides the fact. But
Okay.
we
No,
will
no.
be on the route. We're going to try to meet at the meet and make sure we start recording everything and just follow everything throughout. Maybe jump ahead a little bit, get everybody passing, everybody on the route. And obviously, we'll be there for the whole thing at their house, which is going to be what? When you were there on Tuesday night, what are we expecting?
So Tuesday, it's like, because we've known people from the Bandit Run since we've met people
Since
all over the
07.
world.
Yeah.
Since 07.
We
So-
have a friend in every major city of the United States because of this thing.
No.
So a lot of it's going to be just visiting and
Yep.
seeing
Hanging
everyone
out.
that we
And
haven't seen
that's
for
why
a
we
year.
call it
Yeah.
family reunion, because we get to have a good time again.
with people that you
That we
don't
haven't
see
seen.
very
Yeah.
often,
Right.
which is
Good times
great.
are good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're kind of
We all have likewise things in common.
Yeah.
Good times are good because if they weren't good, they wouldn't be good times.
That's right.
I think
That's
that's
right.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
there
that's a
you go.
pretty good way to put it.
Every
yeah.
show I've been there is always a good time. It's always close friends, new friends. It's just people having a great time.
You know
And
what?
That's
You
a great
meet-
thing.
You meet a lot of new people too.
Absolutely.
So, and then so we'll have games and stuff that you play during the day. We are having
We like games.
we are having a pizza truck come.
Okay, you had me at pizza.
Wait,
What?
pizza. What?
Hold on a
the
second.
name of it.
Looking forward to
is-
Wayne's barbecue
It's
burgers.
wood
Yeah.
fired pizza.
Yeah.
Wood fired pizza. That's for lunch. And the name of the business.
Chris, you gonna buy me pizza?
I don't remember
No.
the name of the business here.
Somebody's
I'll buy you a burger.
Somebody's gonna buy me some pizza.
I'll buy you a pizza.
It's
Oh, you're gonna buy Wayne a pizza, but not me. I get it.
Brock
Okay.
Enzo Napoleon Pizza.
Okay,
Oh,
So they're
okay.
going to be there
so they're gonna be there on.
for lunch,
Okay,
and they're also going to have gelato.
and this is Tuesday. We're still talking
That
about, right?
is
Yep,
Tuesday.
Okay.
And then they're people
That's the
just
10th,
be
by the way,
hanging
people.
out.
June 10th.
Yeah.
Good.
And then we will have dinner later that evening. So it'll basically be like
4 o'clock.
stuff-
We're gonna fire
Typical
up the grill.
barbecue,
fire up
right?
the grill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Just
Yeah.
the stuff that
Which
we
is
make for
always good food.
Waynestock.
That's what we
Yep.
look forward to. You know how
Always
it is.
good. Always good time.
mean,
Brats,
I'm not that
burgers,
excited.
whatever.
Yep.
Yes.
Burgers,
I mean-
hot dogs,
Yeah.
pork
You're-
butt sandwiches,
Butt.
the normal thing we have for Waynestock.
Oh,
very-
we love the butt.
At very
Yeah.
reasonable prices.
Yes.
From my
Yeah.
understanding.
They always have been. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
So-
6 o'clock,
Go
will
ahead.
the band will start at 6.
And they go till 10,
10-ish,
right?
10, 11, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then
4 hours of awesomeness.
obviously family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Kids
Oh,
can
yeah.
come. Parents, bring your kids. Enjoy the movie for Monday. Come enjoy everything
Yep.
for Tuesday. Be a great time. And then that will end the Bandit Run.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to add for that before we jump into 10-4?
You will never ever see that many vehicles in one spot, Trans Ams with the rig. So
It's a
it'll-
big deal. You
yeah.
really
Alright.
shouldn't miss
It's pretty.
this.
It's pretty cool to see all those cars in one spot.
All right,
with
we're
the
gonna have
truck,
to
so-
have to fly the helicopter.
Okay, so
'Cause,
so here we are. So we got excuse me, everybody.
You're tearing up. All right.
We got the Bandit Run coming up, right?
Yep.
Okay. We have an awesome little Monday night get together with a movie.
Yep.
Smokey Bandit 2. If you don't like that, watch the first one the day before, and then
And
come
you'll
back
love
and
the
watch it.
second.
It's great. It's great. Same crew, awesome stuff. But Tuesday, we got a meetup with a ridiculous amount of amazing
Amazing
Bandit
cars.
stuff.
There you go.
with a little cruise to their place.
To their house.
awesome. Some more awesome stuff.
When we
With
say
some
house,
pizza.
it's better than a house.
And then you hang out later. We get some burgers and dogs. And
That's
if you
right.
hang out a little later, we get some music.
There you go.
I don't really see it. Well, what's the downside here? I don't really
There's
see a
none.
downside here.
There's none.
The only downside is it's on a Tuesday, not a Saturday.
Yeah.
Well, because
Well, there's that.
So
but
I guess
you know what?
to
That's why
ex-
we have PTO days, my
Yeah.
friend.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? To tell the audience why it's on a Monday and Tuesday is because it goes through different states.
Yeah, we start in Lincoln, Nebraska, and then we come to Kansas City for Monday and Tuesday, and then we go to Branson for Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah. So it's pretty much a whole week of running.
yeah.
So
Well,
you're lucky enough to see it in Kansas City.
Yeah, it was like
We are, because how often does this happen here?
Well,
Only once before.
it happened once before in 19, but like last year, we drove across the whole state of Michigan every day for 7 days.
Really?
So this is attracting people.
But national.
This is gonna
But this Bandit Run
people
has
from out of
been
state.
all over the United States. So I've seen the USA because I chose to do this for my,
So is there ever
fun thing in life.
Is there ever a Bandit Run from like I don't know Texas to Florida?
The
well,
official
we've
run.
done that.
Isn't that where the
The,
movie?
the
isn't that where the
official
movie
run
is?
is from Texarkana to Atlanta.
Which is next year, right?
And-
Because it's the 50. It's
Atlanta.
the 50th, right?
Yeah, it's not next year, but 2 years, we
years.
do that.
2
We do
years.
that every 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we need
All
to
right.
put that on. The
So you
schedule.
I don't want to say reenact, but you relived the run that was
Right.
actually part of the movie.
Yeah, yeah. And so when we do that, we get to visit places where the movie was actually filmed.
So I don't think people realize that might be watching right now
Yeah.
the rarity of this being in Kansas City.
Yeah, that's why it's so important
Yeah.
to stop what you're doing
Well,
and come
and-
do this.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
and
been-
that's
it's-
why we wanted to get involved.
It's been
'cause-
6 years since it's
a-
happened before, and that's only one other time. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is only like the second time in Kansas City.
Yep.
Dude, you guys got to go, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm,
you
I'm
got
looking
to.
at you. Get,
know-
you
We did
Yep.
do
you got to
this
check this out.
early on. We went to the Kansas Speedway
Yeah.
and actually drove on the track.
Mm-hmm.
Little dirt track, the dirt circle.
Oh, no.
No,
Oh,
the
no,
actual
no.
track
Yeah,
track.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And we stopped
There's
at
no
my
dirt
place
track
for
over
maybe an hour or so, and then we moved on down to Boonville.
All right.
And so that probably happened 2011, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So,
Wow. Well, we're excited about it.
That was a minute ago.
yeah.
Yep. We thought it was so important, which is why we brought you on the show, because we want to make sure we promote it, helpfully get
man.
everybody to line up the streets.
That's what we need.
On the run.
I mean, it's
I don't know how
it's
my
worth
camera
it.
cannot be like it's gonna hit. I'm gonna hit record until I got to change the memory card of the battery.
We'll be on top of Snowman.
We've done
It's
these-
gonna stay recording the whole time.
We've done these parades all over the USA, and when the word gets out, there is
Yeah.
people sitting everywhere.
Good.
We did this, I don't know, 2 years ago in Tennessee, and man, was that something.
They were
No, that's awesome.
everywhere.
We had a police escort, and I mean, there was people everywhere.
So speaking of police escort, because I know it's 100 cars plus a truck. That's a big thing. Are you being escorted, shutting down roads, or are you just saying
No, we
Not
need,
this time.
you're just going to outrun them?
Maybe
Yeah.
Craving Cars today escort them.
We can
Yeah.
escort them and shut
That's
down the
where-
roads.
You got some cones and
I
you got,
do.
some, you got some flashing
I'll
lights.
throw a
Unless-
cone out here.
You got
and
like
there.
some yellow flashy lights or something.
Unless we have like a Blue Springs cop that is listening.
We
that
don't- yeah.
could-
Good.
Hey, what?
Figure
Okay,
it out
okay. If
for
that's the
us.
case, where do they need to reach out to right now? Anybody in the law enforcement side of what Blue Springs,
Independence.
Independence, and
Buckner.
what,
Buckner.
Buckner. Please reach out to
County.
us. CravingCarsLive.com. What's the CravingCars@gmail.com? Please reach out to us.
That's right.
Or if you want to reach out directly to Wayne and Tonya, how would they reach you?
Don't.
Craving Cars
through you guys.
at gmail.com.
You can message me on
That's
Messenger.
right. Yeah, you know what? I think it's best to just let the cars run and the
Yeah.
truck run, do what it needs to do. I'm sure it'll be fine and
Yeah.
everything will be great. Hopefully everybody shows up on the side of the roads and everything, and it'll be
Yeah.
a great turnout. We're looking forward to it for sure.
Yeah.
I think
So
it's,
I even took off
sounds
work
awesome.
just to make this happen. So
Yeah.
What are you special or
I
something?
am.
You
Hey,
are.
I took PTO
No,
day.
you're not.
Can I
They're
tell
special.
you the
Okay.
story of the very first Bandit Run?
Sure, go for it.
So back in 07.
Or are you going to tell us now?
Yeah. Well, I
Okay,
can do
go
it
for
later
it.
on, but
I'm kidding.
I'd kind of like to tell a story.
Go ahead.
I like storytelling time.
So back in 07, these two guys, Dave Hershey and Dave Hall, they came up with this idea. And they didn't know if there was going to be 5 people or 10 people that met in Texarkana. So we went there and went from there to Atlanta. They didn't know what to expect. There was no cell phones at the time, or not cell phone. There was no Facebook. None of that kind of stuff.
All right, that makes more sense.
I'm not a computer guy. I found out 10 days before it happened
Yeah.
in a magazine on a print this big.
Yeah.
And I decided I'm going. So I went. So I've been on every one of these things.
And okay, we'll go back. What year was this again?
07.
Oh, that was a minute ago.
So we're down there in Texarkana, and we have the mayor of Texas, the mayor of Arkansas,
Yep.
and they're talking about how this movie put them on the map. And then they told the whole story about hauling the beer across the state lines and all that. And so when we left, the mayors were on each side of the car with coolers of beer, and they handed us beer. Everybody in the car got a beer with a burnout as we left. And so this never happens, right?
Right.
So next thing I'm driving, and I'm not paying no attention, and I noticed that you could see way up ahead, the highway goes down, and then it goes up, and there's a bridge up there. And I could tell there's a lot of police activity at this bridge.
Oh, boy.
And we're all got a can of beer. We're all drinking beer. And I look at my speedometer, and I'm doing 90.
Okay.
And I realize I'm third from the front. And those guys weren't slowing down, so I didn't either. And the whole, as far as you could see in the rear view mirror, was Trans Ams. I think we left with around 50 cars.
Oh, boy.
And when we got up there to that bridge, the cops were all just waving, had their hats flying, and we were waving with our beer can, and right on we went. And
Yes.
it was just like we had a license.
Root beer cans.
It was like we had a license to just get away with everything for a week.
Police escorts are nice.
And it was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
And so, here I am all these years later. I've never missed one yet. And
There you go.
it's a lot of fun.
I know it's big for you. I can tell it's a passion that you have for it.
What
for
it
sure.
is the truck brings joy to people.
Yeah.
Like you can't even imagine what it does to people. And so that's why I do it, because I know that I've had people tell me a lot of stories, and I know that it meant the world to them to see that truck.
Yeah.
And so as long as people want to see it and it does that to people, I'm going to drive it.
And you do every year for Waynestock.
Yeah.
And it's always at Waynestock,
Yeah.
which is a big deal. So it's your opportunity. So if you're done talking about the Bandit Run, let's get into.
Are we ever done talking about the Bandit
I don't
Run?
think so. I mean, I can't.
How about
but
we just take
there's
a
no
slight,
charger in it.
How about we
but-
just take a
no
slight?
way that we can be done talking about the Bandit Run.
How about we can always take a pause from the Bandit Run.
We can, but let's get into
Go
the
on
Waynestock.
to
I want to talk about
10-4,
Waynestock
buddy. Big
while
buddy.
they're into it.
are they?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get
Are
into
you guys,
Waynestock.
are you guys
10
into
4.
Waynestock?
Party on.
Yep. Let's do it.
Can you guys see their shirts?
Because it's a big deal.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I think they're into it.
So what we heard is this year, well, first off,
10-4, good buddy.
you guys started off just doing Waynestock, right? I knew you were doing the Bandit Run, but that wasn't really a big thing every year.
The Bandit Run was a fun thing for you to attend and enjoy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Waynestock
It's
was
not your event per se.
yeah. Waynestock was your annual event.
Yep. That's your
And
event.
now what I've noticed over the last year or two, you started getting into doing other charity events. And this is, I wouldn't call it charity, but this is one of them. But you're also starting to do other shows where it's just not Waynestock, it's other things, which is great. And you can talk about those. But 10-4, October 4th,
Yeah.
Waynestock is 8 years.
Yes.
Yep.
8 years.
So, Herd, are we doing it at the same location or are you expanding?
We're going to do it at the same location.
Okay.
Things might look a little bit different.
Yeah,
maybe.
because I knew last year you were pretty packed.
Yeah.
I've got an idea to change things up, but I got a couple boss people arguing with me about my ideas. But
which means Tonya.
so you know,
Yeah, I'll turn her off. Go ahead and talk.
I ain't stepping in the middle of this.
I got some really good
I ain't stepping in the
plans
middle of this one. I'm going
for changing things up on the property so we
Okay.
can have more room for more people.
Yeah, and because you do have a great property. I mean, short of the little circle that we always perform in and do all of that.
Yeah.
You do have other fields.
Yeah.
Because it is a working. Is it farm ranch? Is it just property?
It's just
property.
property.
Okay.
So we just let the
Property.
field grow, and I got a friend that comes and cuts it,
Mows
bales
it down, and that's it.
Yeah,
puts in probably some big round hay bales.
But you do have a lot of land.
Yeah.
So plenty of room
Yeah.
to expand,
yeah.
which would be
Indeed.
great.
And I
Indeed.
got a world of awesome friends that help me with this
Yeah,
thing.
you do.
And
To be
so-
honest, you do.
Chris ain't one of them. Just so
No,
you know,
I'm
guys.
not.
Well, I mean, you could always come out there, and you could help.
Well, I could mow something.
But
I got my little weed eater.
Does it put me in the control of a
we're
big
gonna
tractor?
have a professional striper company come out and stripe the field.
So
okay.
that's
for parking.
obviously not Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
it's
that's
got to be
good.
perfect.
So, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
straight lines, and
That's right.
it can't be like all this. You know,
Well, all right. Well, never
that's
mind.
Chris.
then.
Then there you're perfect. No, I'm kidding.
So-
Never mind
I
then.
kid.
we got some really good ideas.
Okay.
I'm actually looking forward to these ideas.
Well, last year, I think what you said earlier was you had about 350-ish cars. And we can confirm that. We were there. We were blown away how big it got.
Turns out we did this little video.
Yeah, you can find
Actually,
it.
I think we did like quite a few videos actually. But there's one big main video. And how do you find that video?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans at cravingcars.com
Yeah.
/cravingcars.
Our YouTube channel, you can always find everything we do on location, live streaming, everything else. But we did a great video, and we always have a great time there. Well, I've always had a great time there. He's been only twice.
Yeah. I've had a pretty good
I've
time
been there like
Yeah,
three
yeah.
ish. Has it been twice? Has it only
Yeah.
been twice? I've been 3 times.
Great cars.
You guys let me know. Have I
Ama-
been there 3 times or twice?
Is it twice?
Might have been 3.
I don't think it's 3.
Could have been. I'm gonna go
Anyway,
with 3.
you guys always have great turnout, great cars, great community, great vendors, amazing food, and I'm talking not just great food, but cheap great food.
It's like, you go there and you go, I think I'm just going to have a burger. And then you have a burger. Then you have something else.
That's
a
right.
hot dog. And then you have another burger.
What I like about it goes all
you have
night.
another burger.
Yeah.
Did I mention that you have
Yeah.
another burger?
Yeah.
And then you have another hot dog. And then you have, you just.
It's a great place to
It
gain
is.
weight.
It is. Yeah, you guys always do a great job.
Eat it up. Just fill up. On
If you're on a diet during Waynestock, just, take a cheat day.
And you know what's great about it is there's not many car shows, and I hate labeling you as the car show world because you're really not. I think it's a unique experience.
It is. And we've talked about that many times
Yeah.
about how there's a car show there. And then half the event isn't over until the car show's over.
That's
and
right.
then it goes on to be a party.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just a big event. Great vendors, great things, great bands for sure.
Yeah.
So great time as well. So go out there and check them out. October 4th, 10-4.
10-4, buddy.
10-4. 10-4, good buddy.
There you go. Yeah. Anything?
What day is 10-4 on? Is that Saturday?
We're looking for
It's on
some,
a Saturday.
Oh
We're
my
looking-
goodness gracious.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
We're
What do you
looking
need?
for some really cool big rigs to join us.
Okay, so
Oh,
you want some kick-ass trucks.
Yeah.
So like a spinner van?
Sure.
Well, no. Well, that's always it.
Hey, we got, man.
Hey, it is
What
4x4.
we gonna do?
I'm sure Wayne can hook us up with a lift kit or something. We can raise that thing up.
Yeah.
But big rigs,
Okay,
you're
big
talking 18-wheelers,
we'd
that
like
kind
to
of thing.
We'd like to find some more of those. And last year we had a handful. And
Yeah,
it was
you
awesome.
did.
Yep.
Yeah.
And with it being 10-4, it's
It's gonna be
10-4, good
bring them
buddy. It
on.
is.
Bring them
It
on.
is.
There you go.
perfect time to have some big
And
rigs
plenty of
join
room to
us.
bring some big rigs
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of what I call them kick-ass trucks. If you ever seen the
what I think would be
road
really
signs.
cool, because you were talking this Waynestock thing.
yeah. Oh, do I need to cut them off?
Yeah, just cut them off. You were talking about this, like this big cool, like, movies thing, and
Yeah.
all this other stuff, and then we get there, and it's like, man, they had some awesome, amazing semi and some Trans Ams and a couple of little things.
Where are you going with
this?
this?
Well, he talked about early on that it basically kind of started with like movie
I
slash.
remember the first
hold on.
times I went
movie slash TV shows, because I guess it wasn't necessarily just movie stuff. Like we had the Knight Rider there like a few years ago.
Yep,
And
I've
that-
seen
and that was
the
like, well,
Ghostbuster
obviously a TV
car.
show.
I've
Yeah,
seen.
So what can we do to get like people to maybe if they're not in town anymore with those cars, maybe they're
Maybe come back.
Yeah,
bring the cars
We need to
in.
bring like the infamous, famous
Movie cars.
movie TV show cars back.
Well, they already
Knight
do a
Rider,
great job bringing them, but
Smoking the Band. Obviously, there's plenty of that. Dukes of Hazzard. Ghostbusters.
you know what? That's what I
Blues
missed
Brothers.
last year.
I mean, come on.
Last year we missed the Dukes of Hazzard car. Nobody showed up.
I
with
know
a
the
Charger.
Ghostbuster thing still survived. I've seen them in town. I've seen a Blues Brothers car in town.
Yep.
How come they're not at the show?
Well, because they're busy.
Well, then
They're
unbusy yourself.
dodging the
you son
police in
bitch.
Chicago. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
some bitch. 10-4, but good buddy. Come on. That's where
right.
you need to be.
So, for anything for the Bandit Run, do you guys need help with? Anything you want to promote? Anything you might need? Put it out there now. Or for Waynestock, what are you looking for? Something to make it unique.
For Volt, well, I don't know about how to make it unique, but we do need some help with
always
people
unique.
cooking and
Parking.
helping us with the gate.
Volunteers.
Yeah,
Volunteers,
we need a few of those.
All right, we can
but
talk to our audience and
I'm
say,
sure
hey,
that the day of we will have plenty of help. I'm not too worried about it.
I'll bring
yeah,
it. I'll bring
it's
it.
it's the it's the cleaning up, setting out all the picnic tables,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
cooking the meat,
yeah,
getting the fire ready. There's a lot that goes into it. People don't realize how much it takes to put on a show.
Yeah.
Even if it's not your property, but this is your property, and now you got to clean it up the next day.
Like somebody has to show with a camera.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
that's us.
filming everything.
Yeah, I mean, if I could get somebody to come out there and video this thing,
We can do it.
that would be
Well,
pretty
don't
amazing.
ask Chris.
Yeah, don't ask me, but
I got you.
I'll show up.
I got you.
He'll pick me up. We'll get there.
I think we need like in the semi snow footage.
We
Heck
do.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It'd be nice to do getting the snowman. And,
we need
ride. At
we-
least
we-
throw a camera in there.
We might need
while you
to
drive.
Yeah.
we might need to get a couple volunteer crew members so they can hold cameras at certain points
There you go.
because this needs to be covered
Yep.
Yep.
to its fullest.
We're going to do our part to make sure you guys are
Absolutely.
focused on. That's awesome. We appreciate you guys making sure that we're involved with it. We're always looking forward to Waynestock
Oh yeah,
and go from there. So,
And it's only 4 months away.
yeah.
yeah. Waynestock's only 4 months away.
And I mean, that seems like a long way, but it's not.
It's
It
not.
goes
It's
away
not.
because
I mean,
you're already
Nah,
prepping.
I think
Yeah.
we had like 5
mean-
months of winter, and now we're finally just trying to make the change over to hey, it's hot now,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then next thing you
And then you
know,
gotta get past the rain.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, now it's
The rain season's
now
going
it's
pretty
flooding
late.
us out. Yeah,
Yeah. I know. My
I'm just-
tomatoes and jalapenos are growing. They're
I'm
too
just glad
watered.
it rained last week, and Monday and Tuesday is supposed to be great.
it's gonna be
weather.
Awesome.
beautiful
That'd be
Monday and
awesome.
Tuesday, the 9th and the 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just come out with your positive attitudes and your
Yep.
pretty faces, and man, let's have a big old time.
Yeah, yeah. Enjoy the parade route.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't get involved with the parade. In other words, make sure the Trans Ams, the truck, everything stay together.
Yeah.
Don't be jumping out there with your bike and your whatever it is and try to interrupt the thing. Let the cars
it
run.
happens. It happens.
It does.
I've had times when cars that have no business right in front of that semi, trying to get all excited and whip in there, and so I'm cruising down the highway with a Toyota in front of me or a Mustang or something, and I'm like, "Ugh, there's a Trans Am trying to get in."
That's right.
Hey, someone get that Ford Fusion out of here.
Well, we just let everybody have their fun, and we do whatever happens.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. Well, hopefully you can enjoy the Mercedes Sprinter van in front of
Yeah.
everything, but we'll definitely be doing the right thing for you. So
There might be one of them. I don't know.
yeah, it might be something.
My understanding.
We could turn that Sprinter van into a mystery machine.
We could.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ghost.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
we could.
okay. You might want to look this up. You might want to show people here. You know what? So the outfitter that built our Craving Cars.
Oh, you
movie
want to show
studio,
the Epic?
So no.
Oh.
But our Storyteller Overland that outfitted the van. That's our mobile studio. Did 2 special vehicles. They're all Sprinter vans. One was a Starsky and Hutch.
Oh.
ordeal.
Yeah,
Oh,
You want to
really?
know? You want to know what the other one was? It was a Smokey and the Bandit deal.
of course.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And as a matter, and then they did a thing called the Cannonball Run, so kind of a playoff of the Cannonball Run, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
And they did a little thing on that too. But they actually made. You might have to look that up.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
And it will be something on the line. They made a very limited edition.
Oh, they called it the Bandit.
There it is.
The Bandit.
The Bandit.
Far out, man.
Yeah, that's.
You need to see if you can display that.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. I'm not seeing it.
So there's the Star. You guys kind of see this a little bit. I mean, we'll heal it. There's
Yeah.
the Star Scene in Hutch van.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
there's the Bandit right there. Black. Okay, let's see if they got a good picture of the.
There it is.
The Bandit.
Yeah.
Let's see if they got. Oh, come on. There's not a better picture of the
Well,
hood.
anyway, it's black.
Because so they have like it's
As long
called
as it's got a couple of
the
gold
beast. It's
stripes
called the
on it.
beast
That's
mode.
right.
It's
That's
like their
right.
level. So instead of just like the bird on the hood, it was kind of like the beast and the bird like look.
Yeah.
There's got to be a better picture of that.
And there was. And you know what? They only made 25 of them.
Yeah,
the Bandits.
Yeah, all right, that's right. Can
I'm
not-
trying to get to it, but you know what it is.
You're doing a terrible job at it.
I know. I wasn't set up for the last minute.
Well, you know what? You should be,
I know.
okay?
I know.
My goodness gracious, what is wrong with you? And what do I keep you around for?
Anyway, it's not that important. It's a van. And it is black with some gold stripes.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Corey will live on it till he dies.
Well,
but-
yeah, it does. It has the black and gold. It's got the thing. But funny thing is just the fact that they did a tribute kind of sort of thing
true.
about it with
Yeah.
the van that we actually, same company that we use.
yeah,
So that's kind of
did a great job.
funny.
Anything else you guys want to add before we kind of get ready to close out for this night? Anything you want to big shout out to anybody? You can't announce special guests, but you could tell us. We won't let anybody else know.
I just want to thank everybody that helps us and makes this happen. It's not
Yeah.
just me. It's everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And man, I mean, like this Bandit Run thing, it just took a boring, dull guy, Wayne Alderson, and he got involved in that thing and changed his whole life.
Just like
And Tonya just came along with a ride.
I
She
really
goes,
wasn't
"I'm-
doing a whole
I'm
lot.
not dull."
I was just a guy that worked all the time, and
There's a lot of really
It-
cool
it
stories,
changed-
too.
it-
I
There
think.
is.
Changed my
Yeah.
life.
I mean, I've known you guys long enough and been there long enough, at least since you were really getting started into what it is today, that there's a lot of history into what you
Yeah.
have done since. I mean, you've been in this area since grade school.
yeah, my whole
Right?
life.
Yeah.
Life,
And,
yeah.
and most of the friends that help you are high school friends,
Yeah,
grade school
yeah,
friends,
yeah,
even.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and that's great, which just shows how great that you two are doing such a great job. So we're glad to be part of it, glad that we can help support it. Anything you guys need from us, please let us know. We'll be there Monday and Tuesday, and looking forward to 10-4 for sure.
Yep.
It's always a great time. I heavily suggest anybody that wants to see an amazing car show, but a great time as well. Good old, I call it, I always say, good old boys car show.
So how about this?
I know you're going to break into something.
A good car show is a good time. But this is a good car show with additional good time afterwards.
Good old boys.
yeah.
That's right.
It's a good old boys. There's a break in your heart. Okay.
You got to experience it. You wouldn't know until you experience it. And I
tell-
guarantee
we-
you,
we
once
tell
you
that-
you'll come back.
We tell that to everybody we know.
That's right.
What's Waynestock like? Well, how about you show up,
Yeah.
hang out. If you think you want to leave, stick around for another minute,
Yeah.
and you'll understand what it's all
I
about.
guarantee you, once you show up, you'll never
understand
leave.
Well,
what it's
once-
all about.
once you
and then
show up-
you're gonna be like, how enough? Excuse me, everybody. Earmuffs for the kids. How in the fuck have I not known about this shit sooner?
That's right.
Because what happens
Seriously.
is
Yeah.
you come out there.
That's what he said
the
2 years
first
ago.
time, and you look around and you see all these people that you've known throughout your life.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, man, I haven't seen you forever. And then it makes people talk, and a lot of times actually starts a friendship over again.
Yep.
Don't you
Kind
have
of like a high school
Yeah.
reunion.
Or
Yeah.
you meet,
Yeah.
or you meet people that just hanging out and
Yeah.
Likewise,
I mean,
and
You know, when I
you
brought
meet
my
that- exactly
and-
that's a big thing. You meet the like-minded people.
Yeah,
Yes.
and here's the good point of it. Last year was the first year I brought my wife. I think last year was the first year you brought your wife.
Technically, the second she showed up just super late the first
Yeah.
to the year before.
But it's
she
a
was
couples
there
event.
longer, right?
This is not just a guys, hey, car show kind of a thing. It's for couples. If you are a couple, come out. You'll enjoy it. It's a flashback to
If you're a couple, come out. If you're not a couple,
come
we'll
out
come
anyway.
out anyways.
That's right.
you might leave a couple.
If you don't think as a couple you'd survive there,
right.
We've
come
had a
out
few of
anyways.
those too.
You got the we'll have a preacher there. You get buried. There you go.
I'm not ordained, but I have been asked
Apparently,
So
Wayne
many
needs to get
times.
ordained.
that I need to get ordained.
Apparently,
there you go.
there's a
Yeah.
course you can take online for that.
I need to do that
Yeah, just so you can marry people on
at Waynestock.
Could you imagine?
in Snowman.
Yeah, we
Open up
all-
the back end.
Hold on.
I almost delivered a
Wait a minute.
baby at Waynestock. one
Did you
time.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
When?
What's that all about?
Not yours, Donnie.
So it's not out of the question.
we'll edit Tonya out of this one. But go ahead, Wayne. You got this.
I mean, it's going to happen one of these days. You
So-
know.
Yeah, you've had pregnant women that are there that it's such a joy that they
ordained.
start to
Yeah.
go into labor.
That's
Yep,
right.
yep.
Even
I
like
think
5
he's-
months in,
I
they're
think
still
he's
good.
full of crap.
Could
You know,
imagine this?
the wife's always got to keep us
Well,
in
listen,
check.
I'll tell you one thing that is a fact. All of our friends, all the people that come to Waynestock, when they have a baby, they dress that baby up in Waynestock
Yeah.
apparel and they bring them out.
Yeah.
This is my first Waynestock.
Yep. Oh, I've seen
And
it.
it's
That is
happened
true.
a lot.
And not only
Chris.
that, but you do a lot of great fundraising at Waynestock. And I'm
there's-
throwing
that's a
things
big
out
one
there,
right
but
Yeah.
you do. I mean, you always take on a project, which is the goal for Waynestock to raise as much money as possible. You always do the hood signing.
Yeah.
I think my name's been on every one, but the first one, unfortunately. But we make it a point that it goes to a great cause. It just isn't just a great time. It's a cause.
Right.
Dude, that signing, like it's either hood or a big giant freaking quarter panel, whatever
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's like the coolest thing that why don't more people do that? You know what? Who cares about?
Yeah,
keep doing that.
We don't want
because that's
anybody
just
else
awesome.
doing it.
That's right. That's
what
right.
makes it unique. But I wanted to throw that out there.
But can you imagine this, Chris? You got Wayne going, and I pronounce you, husband and wife, and then they like drive off in the Garthmobile.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It
it
can
Imagine
happen.
that.
We announce you Bandit and the Frog.
Or they get eastbound and down. You got Buford and the
That's right.
Bandit like
Yeah.
parading them out.
That's right. Maybe
You
we
know?
can fake one this year. Just do a Bandit and the Frog.
All right. Anybody want to go ahead on 10-4, dress up in your best of wedding gear,
There you go.
and we'll marry you.
Hey, I got 4 months to get ordained, man. Yeah.
Or you could do like a vow renewal. How about that?
We've done one of those before.
Anybody want to do a vow renewal? There you go. There you
I
go.
can do a vow renewal without being ordained, and I
Technically,
have done
right. That's actually true because
Yeah.
they're already married. So what are you
Yeah.
going to do?
that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let us know down below if you want to be one of those couples that do that. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Just join us. But we're going to wrap it up here. So anything you guys want to add at the last second?
This year we're raising money for foster children for Christmas. Last year was the lodge, the Elks
Oh,
Lodge.
yeah. Elk Lodge.
And we
Yeah,
raised
yeah.
money for their Christmas basket program. So this year it's going to be for foster children. So
Yeah, and I know over a few years now, you guys have done you take on a family that
Yeah.
Somebody
maybe
that
somebody
really
passed.
needs help.
Yep, exactly. So great what you guys do, and I know you guys take care of the community, which is a great thing. Hopefully, the community will show up and do a great job for you guys, and just circle and go from there. Well, we appreciate it. So we're gonna get ready to sign off. So we appreciate it, Wayne, Tonya. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, we'll see you on Monday evening for Smokey and the Bandit 2.
2.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Not my mother-in-law, but the elephant.
But we got the Bandit Run coming up, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That's right.
But hey, thanks for showing up, guys.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
we
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
Because you totally could have not showed up at all. because I know it's easier to not show up than to show up. So why anybody ever shows up is beyond me. But the fact that you did means a hell of a lot, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
That.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Make sure you are following Waynestock on what, Facebook?
KC
Waynestock on
KC
Facebook.
Waynestock on Facebook.
Yeah.
Is that the only place where you guys are at right now currently?
Yes.
You know what? That's a good place to be. So why be anywhere else?
There you go.
However, Craving Cars is on Instagram and Facebook at Craving Cars. Not that we're more special than you guys, because we're not.
No.
By any means.
It takes a
Make sure you are
tribe.
subscribed to us here on the YouTubes. Hit the little bell icon
Yep.
notification.
Big shout out to our spouses as well,
for
giving
thing.
us.
You know what? A
opportunity.
big shout out to our biggest supporters of
That's
Chris and
right.
I ever.
Yep.
Which
My
is,
wife Tamara, your wife Dottie.
That is it.
Appreciate it.
That is it. Thank you, Honey Buns.
Yep.
We
And of
love,
course our
we love you
sponsors.
bunches, and of course our sponsors, which you can proudly see down below in the screen
Yeah, that's right.
below you. And thank you, of course, to Auto Beauty for our studio event center, or place that we're doing our recording in, as a matter of fact. But yeah, Facebook, Instagram, subscribe, like, share, blah 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 blah. Thank you so much. I am Corey Pratt,
I'm Chris Ruck.
and just remember to all you cravers out there.
Keep craving.